Hello and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2, where today we'll be doing a park tour of my Canada Dinosaur Reserve. Now this is something that has been in the works for a while conceptually. It's been talked about a few times on my channel. I think I asked on a stream what I should do for a park on the Canada map, and someone suggested making a park where it was all Canadian dinosaurs, which is what I've done. So all the animals in this park except one are found in Canada. That doesn't mean they're exclusive to Canada. It means they could be found in other parts of the world, you know, mainly USA, but they could be found in the USA but also Canada, and also there are some Canadian exclusives. Plus one extra, which is the Pachycephalosaurus. Canada does not have any marine reptiles or flying reptiles, so I thought, okay, what is the most northern USA marine reptile or flying reptile? And that happened to be Pachycephalosaurus. So I was like, sweet, new dinosaur, or new marine reptile I should say, we'll use that. And yeah, I'm really happy with how this park turned out. As you can see now, with a few nice overview shots, it turned out pretty well. This park took me, I reckon, maybe 15 hours to make, so I spent a lot of time. I had a lot of different iterations of like the entrance area and just the start of the park in general, but I finally landed on a design which I was happy with and kind of branched out from there. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and give you a tour on the ground, a guided tour. So yeah, let's get into it. So here on the ground at the entrance of the park, typically where I feel most people would put the entrance to Canada, like right in front of that lake thing that's back here, and go all the way around. But yeah, if you were to go behind there, you'd see that lake, but you know where we are. So yeah, you're greeted after this long journey to get here, because we're out in the middle of nowhere. You're greeted with two restrooms to go ahead and relieve yourself if need be. And the first two things you come across are a mini golf course and a aquarium. Just as a little entrance thing, you know. Just maybe as you're leaving or something, you can check it out. Or as you're going around, you can come back here and be like, oh, I want to go into the aquarium, or I want to play a couple rounds of mini golf. But yeah, so that's our entrance. Come here, you got a nice fountain, and then you've got a Struthia mimus exhibit right off the bat with the invisible fence here, so you can look in and see our Struthia mimus. We can of course walk straight through, but they cannot. It is highly advised you don't go in though, because, well, I don't know, it's not necessarily the safest thing. But if you do walk in there, it's not the park's fault, you know, it's your fault. So each side of the entrance is flanked by some restaurants and shops. Nothing too special there. I try to go with a natural theming for this park, so we've got a lot of these sections where it's full of trees. I think it turned out well. Little fountain area here. I'm pretty sure I was gonna put some chairs throughout here, but didn't get to it obviously. I think I've done the same thing on the other side. But yeah, if we head over this way first, obviously we've got our Struthia mimus here. But our first enclosure you'll find is a Stiggy Moloch enclosure. So if we go ahead in here, can I not? Oh, okay, I just had to click. Alright, if we go in here, you can see we have some Stiggy Molochs. They have like all the Pachycephalosaurs except for the Homalocephalid. We've got the Stiggy Moloch, Pachycephalosaurus, and Draco Rex, all in different parts of the park. But here we are seeing, like I said, the Stiggy Moloch. Come up to this viewing platform, get a better view of them. Kind of, you can see there's 4 of them, 5 of them. You can see all 5. I'm pretty sure there's only 5 in here. Nice small little exhibit. There's not much to really talk about there. I'm actually going to come back to going down there, because that goes to a different section of the park. I'm going to go and head down the main area. But here we have some hotels. So we've got one hotel here and another here. It just kind of, when you put them close together, it kind of makes them seem like they're all one unit. So I think that works out well. But we've got our main walkway here. And like I said, there's another hotel, and then there's another toilet there, surrounded by some lovely trees, and you can see into the enclosure there, which we'll come back to, which is a Pachycephalosaurus enclosure. But over here we have our Troodons. So if we come in here, oh, there we go. You will not be able to see the Troodons because they're probably in the foresty bit over there, like where I'm looking right now. So we're gonna go ahead and come around here. We've got this long walkway here that goes to a little guest area. Again, actually no, I you know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go this way. I was gonna go down there, but I'll save that for a bit later. But if you come along here, we've got all these chairs that look out over to our lagoon area, which we'll come back to later. If we go in here, maybe we will be able to see the Troodon. Yep, there they are. Let's have a look. There's one. Just one. Here they come out through the forest. Lovely. It's just 3 of them. I think there's like 7 or 8 of them in here. I don't know. There's a couple anyway. If I don't get the best shots, I'll just use some pre-existing video things I used for the Jurassic World Evolution to wishlist video. Yeah, here are all the Troodons coming out now.
Like those of a carnivore, but serrated like an herbivore's.
Doing a little dance too. Very nice. Very good shot of the Troodons there. But if we come through here, like I said, you get the view. You get the view of the lagoon. God, I can't talk today. You follow this all the way along here. You come to a nice little guest section with, again, a few shops, which I've clearly forgotten to customize, but oh well. Nice fountain again with some amber surrounding it. I like this idea of doing this. I feel like it just adds a bit more to the fountains, even though they're already pretty good. If you come along here, you get this nice pathway to a Edmontosaurus and Pachycephalosaurus enclosure. As you can see, we have our lovely Edmontosaurus here. Do I have another viewing area for them? No, it's only this one. But also we have some Pachycephalosaurus there. Very nice. I think we've got one batch of each of these animals. I actually got really lucky with this park. I usually, when I make batches of any animal, I get a lot of, you know, ones that don't have any skin patterns. But I got pretty lucky with this park, so I'm happy. But there's these guys. They're pretty cool. I like the Edmontosaurus. My favorite Canadian dinosaur. There you go. One of them, anyway. One of my favorite exclusive Canadian dinosaurs, I should say. Because there's some other animals in here that I think are awesome. Like T-Rex. T-Rex is Canadian, as well as from the US. But yeah, we do have T-Rex. We have a T-Rex. So yeah, here we have Chasmosaurus. Lovely Chasmosaurus, our small ceratopsid. Going in here, we have about 6 of them in here. Nice little rocky area. I tried to create consistency throughout the park in different areas. So like this back area is meant to be more rocky in terrain. A lot of the other areas are fairly natural in like the foresty bits. And down the bottom we have a lot of you can hear our Pachycephalosaurus, but down the bottom there we have a lot of redwood enclosures. So if we come down here, we have yet another guest area with a toilet right there and a little pond with some decorations around it. Small, what is this? This is a authentic sushi restaurant. I think they're all, pretty sure they're all authentic sushi, the restaurants anyway, and all the drink shops are probably like boba, and yeah, you know how it is. But we got a nice little guest area, some fountains, the pond, like I said earlier. It's another just like nature area with all the trees. I think looks really good. Some seating around the fountain. What is meant to be like a coffee shop, and then a hotel right here. And if we come here, we have probably one of my favorite enclosures, just looks wise, and that is the Corythosaurus and Ankylosaurus enclosure. We'll come back around and get a better view of it later from that viewing tower over there. But as you can see, we have our herd of Corythosaurs moving up the hill with an Ankylosaur over there and another one over there. I think there's about 4 Ankylosaurs in here. Very nice enclosure. Like I said, we'll get a better view in a bit because I kind of want to save this for this section towards the end of this section of the park, because that is where our T-Rex is, and it's like our grand enclosure. But yeah, just another view of them here. You can see Ankylosaurs and Corythosaurs moving all together, and it kind of flows down. Like, my idea for this enclosure, if we come here, you can't really see it. You can probably see it better from this viewing gallery. You can see my idea was like water from the lagoon flows down into this little water area here with the rocks around it, and I think it turned out really nice. While I'm here, I may as well show you this viewing platform. Like I said, this is kind of the Redwood area. As you can see, I really like these seating areas that are actually in all this in the nature, not like in these concrete areas that they're usually in, but actually amongst the trees, on the grass and stuff. I think it's really nice. Something you would actually see in a zoo or something, areas for people to have picnics and whatnot. It's what I'd like to see anyway. But yeah, if we come here, you get a really nice view of this enclosure, how it kind of goes up the hill. And you've got the lagoon flowing in. You can see our Styxosaurs just there. Well, I'm here, so I may as well show you the T-Rex area. So when you come down here, you're greeted with 6 guest amenities, which is more than enough for our guests. They're all large too, so these are the only larges in the park, and as you can see, this is a very popular area of the park with a lot of our guests coming here. On this forward-facing wall, I did add the torch decorations with the sticks. I feel like it works really well for the T-Rex. Kind of gives that intimidation factor, if you know what I mean. If we look out here, we have our beautiful T-Rex enclosure with our 2 Rexes. I think, no, they're not. I was going to say they're maybe the Lost World skins, but they're not. I think I used like the Svalbard for one of them, and then Yukon River for another one, because I wanted to go with kind of the mountainy Canadian kind of feel, even though obviously those are not Canadian places. I'm pretty sure. But does the Yukon River go to Canada? I'm not going crazy here. Yukon River is in America. It is. Yukon River is in America. Does it go all the way up to Canada though? I'm not sure. But I know Svalbard is in Europe, I believe. But we get a nice view of this Redwood kind of river, taking inspiration from my 20-minute exhibit challenge here. Oh, that is a lovely shot of our T-Rex roaring in front of that beautiful lake full of cold water. Would not want to go swimming in there, but it does make for some incredible views. Such a nice area of the park to look out at. If only we had like larger elevated platforms, you could have like restaurants or something looking over. Oh, that'd be so nice. But yeah, if we come over here, we have a Parasaurolophus and Pentaceratops enclosure. That's it. So another redwood forest. This one's a lot more dense. Can't really see the parasaurs. I'm going to try over in this enclosure, but this one is much more dense in its forestry. As you can see, wow, these are like big animals too. These aren't the small ones. These are the big ones. I'm surprised I'm not getting a lot of lag, because building this park really got painful towards the end because there was a lot of lag. But as you can see, as we're heading through here, nice little garden areas, and you've got some guest amenities at the back, just small ones, I believe. I don't think they're medium. I'm pretty sure they're small. But you can see our Parasaurolophus here. This is the only open bit. I think the rest is all covered in trees. We had the more open redwood forest for the T-Rexes, so I wanted it to feel a lot more dense here, and it looks really good. Really love the redwoods in this game and the redwood brush. Very nice. I don't know where our Pentaceratops are though, but here are all our parasaurs. There are 6 parasaurs because I did 3 of the 2 best Dominion skins, the ones that kind of look like the Lost World, and then obviously the blue ones as well. My favorite parasaur skins probably, although I do enjoy the bioluminescent ones. Coming over here, we have another viewing gallery. I honestly thought there was a viewing... I honestly thought there was a viewing platform here, but apparently not. I don't know where our Pentaceratops are. I'm gonna try and find them. They're all in this corner, apparently. All in the densest part. I want it to be like a transition of like the foresty kind of trees to the redwood trees. I think it looks pretty good. But yeah, we have our Pentaceratops right here, looking very nice, all moving in one nice herd. Very good, very good. Alright, but go back to the tour. Well, we may as well place ourselves back over here because that's where the next part of the tour is going to be. We're going to drive the gyrosphere through our Pachycephalosaurus enclosure. If we can find some Pachycephalosaurus, we can maybe ramp it up a rock. Can ramp it up a rock. Hey bro, how you doing? Maybe our Pachycephalosaurs are all over on this side. Had to do a fence all the way around here. I wanted to leave that open, but the Pachys were escaping, which obviously is not a good thing. So I had to fence it all off in the end. But up here is all open, so that's pretty good. But yeah, we got a Pachycephalosaurus here. Looks very good. Love the Pachys. I prefer their base skin if I'm being honest. Does that one? Yes, it does. I was going to say that doesn't have a pattern by the look of it, but it does, so it's all good. But yeah. Gotta love the Lost World Pachy. I know that's not the Lost World Pachy, but you know, Pachycephalosaurus from the Lost World. I don't know what I'm on about. Oh, we hit something. Ran over a dinosaur roadkill. Hell yeah. So this part of the park is very small. We've only got the Pachys here and also some Styracosaurus in an enclosure over there. But I wanted to make this kind of the, oh god, I'm in here with them. Can I escape through up here? But, oh, I forgot you can't jump. Oh, can I, surely, no! Ooh. Maybe. Oh. Yes! Okay, I cheated the system. I got out. But yeah, this is like a winter wonderland section of the park. We'll head up there later. That's just the facility area. Nothing too special. See, we got the red lights telling people this is for park workers only. And looks like we've only got park workers going in there, which is really cool, actually. What the hell? Oh. Holy. Oh, that's really cool, actually. It's only the park workers using the facility paths. Nice. I like that. That makes it feel very realistic. But if we come in here, we have our Styracosaurs.
The spiked lizard Styracosaurus.
There's one over there. There's 3 of them over there. Another one there. I don't know how many we have. Probably like 5 or 6, I'd say.
It has 2 pointed cheekbones.
But this is our winter wonderland section. As you can see, the whole, all the ground here is covered in snow. Even through the guest areas, it's all snow. And I honestly like it. I should do that more often because it does look really nice. And this, my idea for this was, you got to kind of pretend and use your imagination here, but this, you know, it freezes over and you can use it as like a little ice skating thing for the kids. But at the moment, it's a freeze your balls off pond. But yeah, we got a small guest area here with some medium amenities. Only 2? Yeah, only 2. And then we've got a rock climbing attraction here, and a nice spot to have your lunch, have some dinner, have some maybe even breakfast. Maybe you're staying at the hotel over there. and have a lovely meal and look out at the beautiful mountaintops in Canada. Oh, I really want to go to Canada. I really want to go to Canada. Canada is a beautiful country. And Jui too really does translate that over. But I think, is this our only viewing gallery for the... Well, apparently this is our only viewing gallery for the Styracosaurs, but yeah, I'm sure I'll show you a pretty decent shot of those, because I did get some good shots of those. But yeah, if we head up here, I mean, nothing too exciting. We have our facility area. For the facilities, I mainly use the DFW stuff because I feel like it fit the theme appropriately of like Canada. We got some storage stuff here and just some various buildings. Of course, our hatchery and our ACU, and that's all we really care about. I did put a few decorations in. I honestly don't mind building these facility areas. But yeah, I left this bit open because I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. Again, all facility workers. This is amazing. They changed that or something, because that's awesome. I love that. Even though it's like, oh, if you're a VIP or something, you pay extra, you get a special tour. But I'm going to head out of first person mode, and I'm going to drop myself back over here, and we're going to walk along this bit with our Pachycephalosaurus enclosures. We're going to get a nice view of them right here. If I can get in. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Gotta love the Pachycephalosaurs. Oh, got a bit of a social interaction going on there. Lovely. I mean, when you get views like this, I know it's not a big thing, but how Frontiers added you being able to view, well, they've always had it, but it makes it feel like a real zoo, especially when you don't see anything. That's when you know it's like a real zoo, when you can't see anything. But this is like a little deck that you can maybe feed the Pachycephalosaurs off. This is like a VIP experience. Always getting them to charge extra. This is a dinosaur reserve after all. We're trying to save and preserve these dinosaurs, save them from poachers and black market dealers and whatnot. Yeah, that costs a lot of money. We don't get any government funding here, so we rely on the public. But as you can see, we are very busy, so we do get a lot of funding. Coming through here, again, another nice garden section with a seating area in the middle with a fountain. Gotta love the bison decorations there. The modern aesthetic works really well. I love them a lot. And then, of course, we have some more amenities and a toilet. Now, coming over here, we have a Jurassic tour that goes on to our final section of the park. So yeah, we're going to get in a truck, and we have some Taurosaurus to look at here. I think that's all that's in this enclosure. As you can see, I honestly feel like I don't use Taurosaurus enough, because it is very similar to Triceratops. I'd always kind of rather use Triceratops, but like now looking at them, I do like that kind of marking they have on their crest. Can I switch? Okay, that's a much better view. Yeah, no, I like the markings on their crest or their frill or whatever. Oh my god, we've stumbled right into the middle of the herd. Oh, you love to see it. You're getting a show today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pointing you right at the animals. It's like an elephant safari. You're getting all the best views here. We're gonna drive in reverse the rest of the way down. But still, I kind of like, this is the last part of the park I built. I'm gonna see if I can cheat it again. Can't cheat it on that side. Hopefully I can on this side. But this is the last part of the park I built, so I will admit I did get a bit lazy, which is an issue of mine. I will admit, even though this is definitely one of my best parks, this is not perfect. I am still learning, and this is a marked improvement over some of the other parks I built. But as you can see, I did kind of get lazy towards the end, which is a big issue of mine. Another issue is that I have poor planning. I don't plan out my parks well, and I also worry too much about making my guest areas fit in some sort of way. I'm bad at, getting a layout done and all that. Yeah. But I am improving. So in here we just have some Draco Rexes. Nothing too special. Yeah, just only a few of them too, because I don't know if I finished my thought before or what I was saying, but like, this was a very laggy park towards the end. Like, I was struggling just to place stuff down because you'd click and then move, and then it wouldn't register your click until a couple seconds later. It's like, oh, far out. It was not fun towards the end. I'll tell you that, but that doesn't mean I should get lazy. Nice Spinosaur skeleton just to break up that empty space. As you can see, we've got a lot of empty space here, but we've got like a little river cutting through, which are nice. I kind of wish it was a bit thicker, like I could get the path a bit closer to the water, but that's one of those things that you can't, that's out of your control. You can't really do much about that. But in here we have our final Canadian dinosaur, the Albertosaurus. I believe we have 3 or 4 Albertosaurus in here. I was about to say hybrid. I was going to say far. It's not a hybrid, but a Tyrannosaur with gorgeous eyebrows. Amazing, lovely eyebrows. There we go. We got 1, 2, 3. Pretty sure there's 4. Maybe there is only 3. Huh. Yeah, there is a 4th. There you go. Again, lovely view. Not as good as the other places, but yeah. Oh, also we got an innovation center if you so choose to go in there. I wish we could go in here and just see, like, maybe it's a same thing every time type thing, like a Velociraptor hologram or whatnot. But yeah, this is still a very nice view, but not as good as some of the other places. But that is going to bring us to the end of our park tour. Let me know what you think of this park. If you think I'm improving as a park builder, if you think I'm still bad, don't worry, I won't take it personally. I'll understand. I'm not, this isn't, I won't say it's, one of the best parks out there. We didn't look at the Styxosaurs. You know what? We're not done yet. But yeah, as I was saying, it's not one of the best parks out there, but I feel like I've done a pretty decent job. But we haven't looked at the Styxosaurs yet because I'm a bad tour man. I don't know what to say. I'm a bad tour guide. That's it, tour guide. But we got the Styxosaurs in a nice coral reef. I honestly thought there was only 1 bioluminescent skin for the Styxosaurs, but it's like 3 of the 6 patterns are bioluminescent, which is really cool. But I went all out with the coral decorations here. I will give you a look in capture mode because looking in the viewing galleries just doesn't do it justice. Yeah, I put a lot of decorations in. Like, they're everywhere. But we do have our Styxosaurus looking very lovely. It's one of the bioluminescent skins, I believe. The kind of aquary greenish blue. And then also a darker blue color for our bioluminescent. I don't think we have the aqua green one in this park, but we do have the dark blue, as you can see here, and the yellow one back there. I do like this blue color though. Well, it's dark blue then, like a light blue there, but it looks really good, especially at night. I will give you a couple nighttime shots as I close out here. But yeah, that is gonna do it. Let me know what you think of the park, like I said, and also let me know what you think of this kind of tour, or if I should go back to the old style of tour where I give you a quick kind of guided tour, just saying, well, this enclosure's here, this is what this looks like, here, and then I kind of sign off, and for the rest of the video it's completely unguided, getting those nice shots of our animals and of the park. So let me know how'd you like that, what would you prefer, I should say, if you prefer the one I did now, or the original one I should say. Look out in the future for more stuff coming, more park builds. Don't know what map we're going to do next. I'm looking back and thinking either the Jurassic Park map, the Nublar 1993, or the Southwest USA. I'm not too sure. Kind of leaning towards Southwest USA because I have a love for that map. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I have a love for it. And yeah, and other games too, not just Jurassic World Evolution too, so look out for that. But wrapping it all up now, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!